The Good Life Game Show is proudly brought to you by the Ghana Health Service with support from the BCS project and USAID.
Hello, Ghana, Africa, and the rest of the wonderful world. Welcome to the Good Life Game Show. This is lovingly brought to you by the kindness of the Ghana Health Service, the BCS project with sponsorship from the USAID. Every week we bring you this exciting quiz show ever to have hit the west coast of Africa. It's called the Good Life Game Show, and we educate you, entertain you, we inform you, and even better, we elevate you to choose and enjoy your good life. So here what we do is that, as opposed to just instructing you to do A, B, or C, we encourage you, we guide you, and we let you understand the purpose for which, for instance, you have to eat from all the three food groups: energy-giving, bodybuilding, and protective food groups. But if it's the very first time you are watching us and you haven't as yet sent your name in text to the short code 1761, relax, because there's more fun here right now. In the next 30 minutes, we'll be going on a roller coaster ride. But for starters, let's see how we play and how we win on the Good Life Game Show.
To play the Good Life Game Show, the potential contestant must be of age 18 and above, of a sound mind and body. 2. Text your name to short code 1761 and wait for our call. 3. Take your spot on the show and play your way to great rewards in 3 exciting rounds. Each round will be explained by the host of the show. This is the Good Life Game Show, plain and simple.
Now, let's meet our strong contenders who will be battling for honors on this very yellow table. Ladies and gentlemen, please bring on Hetty, Patrico, Godwin, Harold, last but not least, Christopher. These 5 will be playing 3 rounds, but as we progress in the rounds, the number will reduce. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get acquainted with the rules. Round 1 is general knowledge questions. I ask each of you 3 questions each. Each question has a lifespan of 5 seconds, and you have 3 points for each right answer given. At the end of the round, whoever gets the highest score kicks out 2 people. And then in round 2, the weakest contestant goes home. In round 3, 2 of you, 1 of you will take the money, 1 of you will take a presidential hag. Are you okay? In the event that we have a tie, we'll use the clickers, and when we get there, I'll explain. So if you are ready, guys, let's begin round 1, question 1. Now, before the questions, if you're watching us from home, you can also play from home right now. What you need to do is get some credit on your phone and send the word Good Life to the short code 1761 to open up your phone to play as I read the questions. Let's begin with you, Christopher. How does a record turntable revolve? Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
Clockwise is correct. Harold, after how many years of marriage is a gold wedding anniversary celebrated?
50 years.
50 years is correct. Godwin, what does a kleptomaniac compulsively do? No idea. He steals stuff. Patrick, which animal completes the phrase blind as a
Horse.
As a horse? It couldn't be a horse. He was blind as a bat. You didn't know that, did you? You're learning that for the first time on the Good Life Game Show. Herty, Which is the largest desert in the world? The Kalahari or the Sahara?
The Sahara.
The Sahara is correct. Christopher, in Greek mythology, what was Medusa's hair made of?
Made of black.
Black.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it was made of snakes. Haven't you watched that movie before? The Head of Medusa. Harold, after how many years of marriage would you celebrate a silver wedding anniversary?
25 years.
25 years is correct. Godwin, aside the Independence Square, which other structure is on the 10 Ghana cedi note?
The National Theatre.
The National Theatre is wrong. It's the Bank of Ghana. It's the Bank of Ghana. Patrick, what's the real name of the new Pope?
Cardinal Jorge Mario Bergoglio.
Bergoglio, that's indeed correct. That's a mouthful, but his name now on the throne is Francis I. Hetty, who painted the Mona Lisa? Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa.
No idea.
No idea. It's Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci. Christopher, which is the seventh element on the periodic table of elements? No idea. It sounds like oxygen, but it's nitrogen. It's nitrogen. Harold, which Ghanaian writer wrote the popular poem Rosimaya?
Atukwefio.
Atukwefio. Is it a coach?
No, coach. It's Atukwefio.
I'm sorry, my brother, it's wrong. It's Atukwe Okan, Professor Atukwe Okan, and is also the secretary of the Pan-African Writers Association of the world. Godwin, the fear of love is referred to as the fear of love. You fear to love.
Phobia.
Yeah, I know it's something phobia. It's the prefix that I'm looking for. You've been bailed out. It's philophobia. 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 Patrick, who is the current mayor of Accra?
Alfred Nyoko Vanderpon.
That's correct. Had to make a very good delivery and you could be the landlady to kick one of these tough men out. Are you ready? Good. To whom is the quotation, "I have a dream," attributed to?
President Obama.
President Obama is wrong. He's an American, all right, but it's Martin Luther King Jr. And he says, "I have a dream that one day the black man will be equal to the white man." And that brings us to the end of round one. It's still the Good Life Game Show. This is our 7th episode, and it's coming to you by the kindness of the Ghana Health Service, the BCS project, with sponsorship from the USAID. At the end of round one, Christopher, Harold, Godwin, Patrick, and Hetty have battled their heads out. Now, 2 of them will leave us at this point. But who are they? Who are those going to leave us, and who's going to effect the eviction? We'll find out. Here we go with the scores. So that leaves us with a tie between Harold and Patrick. And guys, like I told you earlier at the start of the competition, you use the clickers to break the tie. The fastest finger gets the chance to become landlord. Are you ready? Yes. Okay, here goes your question. Which sign of the zodiac is represented by the twins? Is it Pisces? Is it Gemini? Is it Virgo or Libra? Vote now. Harold got it. Oh, okay. He wasn't sure. Anyway, congratulations, my brother. You got it. Harold, put your hands together for Harold. Harold is our top prize winner for round one. Harold, you have 4 people, but 2 of them must leave us at this point. Who will they be? So Christopher and Patrick, your keen competitors. They go home. Please, a round of applause for them. Come this way, come this way, come this way. Bring the bag. Well, now we're in round two. Round two is our wild card round, and Harold saved Godwin and Hetty. How do you guys feel? You been saved?
Yeah.
You didn't expect to be saved. I thought you were going home. But that's the beauty of the Good Life game show. In other game shows, the weakest contestant leaves immediately. But here you get a chance, a second chance, to make things right. So guys, welcome to round two. In round two, we'll watch a video. And you're going to watch a video titled Food Heroes. And I expect that you'd watch closely, listen carefully, because there are 6 questions that will come to you, 2 for each one of you, and they could make or break you in the next round. Here in this round, the weakest contestant goes home. No shooting, no kicking, no eviction or nothing. So fix your eyes on the screen and please press play. Let's see the video.
Did you know that all 6 to 24-month-old children are in danger of child nutrition problems such as malnutrition and anemia? In fact, in Ghana, 4 out of 5 children suffer from anemia. This means they have low blood, which leads to learning difficulties, weakness, and more severe illnesses. Here is Sukunana to discuss with us the best way to avoid these problems.
Thank you, Nurse. We want our children to be healthy and happy. That is why it is very important to feed them from the 3 food groups starting at 6 months. And the 3 food groups are...
Bodybuilding group. I am Baba. Feed your child bodybuilding foods every day like meat, fish, groundnut paste, and beans.
Protective group. Fruits. I am Fruticaka. And vegetables. I'm paying vegetables. Together, we will protect your child from diseases and boost them up to keep them glowing with health and feeling fine.
Energy group. I'm Coffee Energy. Starchy foods, fats, and oils will give your child energy and speed. Just watch me go.
And I am Mansa Milk. As you add other food starting at 6 months, continue to breastfeed your child every day for good growth and strong bones.
And if you follow this plan, your children will
Grow.
Glow.
And go.
All right, guys, welcome from that video break. Now, you saw the video. You saw it. Did you enjoy it? Yeah. Very interesting stuff there, yeah? And you learned a lot. Now, here are the questions, 2 for each one of you. We'll start with you, Harold. The nurse said 4 out of 5 children in Ghana suffer from anemia, which means they have low blood, which leads to certain health conditions. Mention 2 of these conditions.
Mental impairment and general weakness or body weakness.
Mental impairment and general weakness. Well, as usual, we have Dr. Margaret seated, so let's clear from Dr. Margaret if it is what Harold says.
Yes, weakness, you had it right as we heard in the clip. The others were learning difficulties and then severe illnesses. So we'll give you 1 out of 3 for your attempt.
1 out of 3 for Harold. Godwin, you're surprised there. At what age does Super Nana say it is important to feed your child the right food groups? At what age?
At age 6.
6
At age
years.
6.
6 years.
Yeah.
6 years. I'm not sure it's 6 years, it's 6 months. But doctor, let me consult with you. Does he get anything at all?
Yes, it's 6 months and not 6 years.
So, Godwin, I'm sorry, my brother, you're wrong. I asked you to listen carefully and watch closely. Hetty, which food group does Kofi represent?
Coffee reps energy-giving food.
Energy-giving food is correct. And that was where we saw Banku and Kenke. Harold, one of the protective twins in the video is called Penying. What kind of food does she represent?
She represents vegetables.
Vegetables, correct. Godwin, Mansa represents breast milk. What does she say parents and caregivers should start doing at 6 months?
6 months. Like they should give like breastfeeding. They should breastfeed their kids.
They should start it at 6 months.
Yeah.
You've been bailed out, my brother. You had a second chance to make this right. It's actually the answer you should have given at the first time. And now you're turning it, you're complicating yourself. You're wrong, my brother. Doc, what should caregivers and parents do at 6 months?
At 6 months, you'd have to start introducing other foods, which we call complementary foods, to complement the breast milk that you will still be giving till the child is 2 years.
Wow, and that would make them grow well and give them strong bones. Hetty, the last one in the round. What is the catchphrase of the nutrition characters starting from Baba Bodybuilding?
Grow, glow, and go.
Grow, glow, and go, and that's right. You grow, glow, and go. We'll be right back. Welcome back to round 3 of the Good Life Game Show. This is our thematic round. We have Dr. Margaret seated. We have 3 contestants, Harold, Godwin, and Hetty. But sadly, one of them will leave now to leave 2 of them to play in the finals. And hopefully one of them will book a slot into our semi-final stages where the prizes are even bigger and better. This is the only show that informs you, that educates you, that entertains you, and that elevates you to choose and enjoy your good life. It is lovingly brought to you by the Ghana Health Service, the BCS project with sponsorship from the USAID. What are the scores after round 2? So our weakest link at this point, Godwin goes home. Put your hands together for him. Bro. Now we're zooming straight into round 3. Round 3 is our thematic round, but like you got the indication for round 2, we're doing nutrition in this